This might be so fucking like pick me and out of bounds. Had Logan Paul done TanaCon, do you think people would have been just as mad?
No, because Logan Paul did literally worse and his career actually profited off of it. And no, the question that you're posing is actually the opposite of a pick me girl question because it's highlighting like gender and sex discrimination in society. It's asking the age-old question, if I were a man, would they be treating me this way? And there's so much written and discussed about this to this day. Even Beyonce and Taylor Swift have written about this, that we know the resounding answer is no. No, they would not be treating you this way. It's so amazing to me how many male celebrities like Logan Paul, Kanye, Matt Rife can have so many huge scandals and their career actually somehow profits off of it. But then there are creators and figures like Amy Schumer or Jenna Marbles or even you, tanamongeau, who did something wrong, right? And it was just a huge hit to their career, or they simply never recovered from it. And obviously the discrimination gets infinitely worse when you factor in like people of color, LGBTQ, etc. And I've thought about this a lot, but I think one of the main factors that contribute to it is like women hold people accountable more and they're like less forgiving or willing to like overlook incidents and mistakes. Because in the rare case of like Matt Rife, his base audience was mostly women. And you would think after a scandal, right, his entire career would just be done for, but he was actually able to pivot into like that horrible boy area of comedy where he just like attracted that audience instead. And I do think for a while that's what Logan Paul did as well. He just like pivoted and started leaning into the controversy of it to attract the audience that enjoys that sort of stuff. But when you're a creator or a person who kind of like has good intentions at heart, so you don't want to lean into being horrible, or you're a woman, you can't lean into that audience and profit off of the scandal. But I have always thought it interesting that like Tana threw a convention that just went wrong when she was a teenager, right? And most of that was just on her management team, not saying she's not to blame at all there. But the level of blame was extremely excessive, of course, and they really tried to like end her entire career over that. But then there was someone like Logan Paul who at the same time was doing something that was so bad I don't even think I can say it on here, and he not only managed to make it out of that, but it really like boosted his career and he made so much money off of it. So explain to me where that's fair. And I think it's interesting. It's one of the reasons I say that Tana's podcast is one of the ones that I really want to go on, and people don't understand me when I say that. And one, yes, it's because I grew up watching her, but I grew up watching her go through all of these like facets of the industry and try and deal and manage it. And I see it come out in like little clips of the internet here where I'm like, there's just so much that would be interesting to discuss, because she was totally right here and she just wasn't sure in herself. But I do think that she is a really interesting person.